Thank you. Thank you very much. Can we please keep it going for our host, though, one time? Thank you. Oh, man, seems like a good crowd tonight. Thank you guys for coming out. Here we've got some Germans in the building. I imagine we have some maybe long-term Berliners in the building. Am I wrong? Am I right? At least one who rose his hand. Thank you. Thank you. And we got some newcomers in the building. Who's visiting? Woo! All right, shout out to you guys. Thanks for coming. So I've been here for maybe like 1.5 years or so. If there's one piece of advice I'd like to give you guys, if you could just do me one favor before you leave, that would be great. Just don't ask me for any weed after the show. I get it. Black dude, dreadlocks, you know what I mean? We're in Berlin. I know how it is. Okay? But really though, like for real, this does happen. Okay? I'm from another country. I'm from the United States. I don't actually live here, right? I respect myself, and above anything, I don't work on Mondays. So. You know what I mean? If you're looking for that Tuesday through Sunday, I'll be under Gorlitz Banov. Right next to my man over here selling meth. Right? Shout out to you. But now, does that actually happen to anybody ever? Like maybe by the way that you dress or the way that you look, you maybe get confused for somebody that you're not? Does that ever happen? Any ethnically ambiguous? I hear some yeses. I really don't want to single you out, bro. I thought you were black when you walked in here. If you could see this guy's beard, he's quite dark like a black guy, bearded like a black guy, beautiful brown skin like a... Where are you from, my dude?
Oh, I'm from Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. There you go. You can see the sun. I got you. So anyway, that kind of thing actually, like it really does happen to me quite often. I'm from the United States. In the States, I am a black dude, classified. Here in Europe, it turns out that I could be anything. I get black stereotypes. I get brown stereotypes. For example, the other day, this guy came up to me. He said, "Habibi." And you know, Arab dudes, their expression is really in their eyes. So, Habibi. Salam alaikum. Sorry, I almost spat on your breath. And so this kind of caught me off guard, but I am culturally sensitive. So I looked at him and I responded, "Malaikum salam, bro." And took a bite of my brothers. This dude immediately looked at me, and you could tell I'm not Arab. Also, he looked at me with disgust. He said, "Ugh, no thank you." What kind of response is that? You know what I mean? Like I'm a piece of pork or some shit. Drive me a lot faster than a hot schnitzel. Anyway, so when I say that this really does happen, it gets deep. As in, often, you have these encounters where people really think I'm that person that they think that I am, although I'm not. And sometimes, I almost don't have the heart to disappoint them, to tell them I'm not. You know what I mean? What am I supposed to do in these situations? So, when I first came to Germany, I was living in Munich. It was a regular day after work, hop on the train, I'm headed home. A couple stops later, this white lady gets on the train, normal day. We meet eyes, and she walks straight over to me with a full box of donuts and a half-drinking bottle of water. I was trying to make sense of the situation, I'm a little confused. I don't understand. And I took them. Mostly because it's a full box of donuts. And I was a little bit thirsty. So, perfect, right? Man, so after I take these donuts, this whole train of people starts erupting into applause. Everybody's clapping, people are crying. Oh my god! This is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen! And at this point, I'm kind of fucked up. I'm like, I don't fully understand what's going on here. It's right then, I'm trying to understand what's going on. I see just over this lady's shoulder, there's a sign that says, "Germany welcomes all."
Oh, shit.
Refugees. You know what I mean? So, I know refugees feel like anything, but I'm standing here like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, I guess it's me, right? I guess you see it too. But yeah, so so I noticed the sign. That's when I realized, like, okay, this is not something that I expected to happen ever. It's happening. I'm trying to get my bearings straight. I'm trying to figure out what to say to this lady, and I'm standing there in disbelief. And as I'm trying to get my bearings straight, somebody gives me change. And at this point, I'm like, okay, what the fuck? You know what I mean? How do I get out of this? How do I, right? So, as he's walking away, I tapped him on the shoulder. I said, excuse me, bro. He said, yes. I said, do you happen to have any more change? You know what I mean? I didn't want to let him know that he's not the white savior that he thought he was. That's all my time, everybody.